as I get closer and closer to sort of having this camper van ready to use, there'll be still lots to do, but I'm getting close where I've got, you know, a sink with running water. I've got lights. I'm getting close to that sort of first camp where it'll be sort of just seeing sort of what works, what I need to adjust, you know, what I can modify and or need to change. So in this video, it's a bit different one. So this video we're going to do a product review, and we're going to be looking at this. It's a Sizzle cooker. It's an induction hob. Now I had thought about going gas, you know, using one of those sort of single gas burners with a little, you know, sort of canister that goes in the side, but I wanted to try and sort of keep as much electric as I possibly could. Now I'll probably have one of those as a backup, and I got this from Amazon. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Now this is an 800-watt induction hob, but single plate. It's got LED controls, so, and it's small enough to sort of, you know, sort of get tucked away, so I can keep, you know, a lot of this worktop sort of, you know, sort of free and you know, clutter free really. Now the electrics, I've got a fairly basic, and I certainly at this moment in time don't have any inverter, but what I do have obviously is this EcoFlow sort of I think it's the River 2 Pro, which can boost up to about, I think, 1600 watts. Now I've bought that to basically run anything that I want to run, sort of, you know, 3-pin electrics or the 240 volts, which obviously this induction hob is going to sort of run off. So I've got this, and hopefully we're going to sort of test this out, have a look what's in the box, test this out with this, and I'm just going to boil a pan of water, see how long it takes, and obviously with the display there we can sort of see how much it's using and get an idea of, you know, if I was to go away with this fully charged, kind of how long it's likely to last me. Now I can charge this up either sort of from the cigarette lighter in the front of the van. I can also plug this in to my MPPT solar charge controller and sort of charge it up that way. If you've seen some of my videos, you know, I've got 400 watts of solar on the roof, so I've got plenty of ways I can sort of charge this, and I'll probably have a gas one as backup or an additional should I need it. So let's set this open and have a look inside. So that's front of the box, and that's just sort of showing, you know, the item itself, and somebody boiling a kettle. Now I don't have a kettle to sort of boil, so that's why I'm going to use a pan of water. And then on the back it's got basically 2.5 meters cable. It's got an integrated fan, it's got a heating lock, LED controls, pan sensor, and it's 12 to 19 centimeter cooking area. So that should be sort of more than enough for anything that I'm likely to do or likely to cook in the van. Right. Nice little storage bag. So instructions, and they actually do a double plate as well. And this is quite dinky, to be fair. So there's the fan underneath, 4 little rubber feet, a little sensor there, or a little light there that obviously tells you that's going to be warm. Your controls 1 to 5 there, on off there, and then just obviously a caution at the top. So why I'm using this, I'm not going to have sort of the EcoFlow on here. I'm probably going to have either a plug socket at the back or, you know, pop-up plug socket in the corner, which will be sort of like an extension lead, and this I'll generally keep in the garage space of the van, with obviously a plug in there. You can control this via your phone, so I can turn the AC on and off as of when I need it. So this is a lot smaller than I was expecting. It looks kind of really ideal. It's got a really nice finish to it. So plugged it in, all the lights, you heard it beep, all the lights came on. So if we turn it on, there's a little fan I can just hear sort of whirring up underneath, but I'm guessing because there's no pan on there, nothing's happening. Okay, so what I've got here is a pan. I've got 1 litre of water, and what we're going to do is we're going to put it on setting 5, see how long it takes to sort of boil this 1 litre of water in this pan, and get an idea of how much power it's likely to be using. So at the moment it's not on and it's drawing, it's about 16 watts at the minute. So let's turn it on. I'll get my stopwatch ready actually. Okay, so that is on. You can see that. Setting 5. We go over here. So that's currently drawing just shy of 700 watts. Okay, we're now at 4 minutes and you could probably just sort of see bubbles starting to form in the bottom there. I'm guessing we're going to look about 6 minutes to boil a litre of water. So we're just approaching the 7-minute mark, and as you can sort of see, a lot more bubbles there. So I think we're probably near at 8 minutes to actually get this to boil. Maybe 9 minutes to boil a litre of water. So after about 14 and a half minutes almost, this is where we're at. Now I have to say I'm a little bit surprised that it is taking this long. Now I know a litre of water is a fair amount, but to be fair, if I was cooking pasta or anything like that, I'm going to need probably a little bit more water. So we are just over 14 and a half minutes, and it kind of feels that's all we're going to get from it, and to be honest I am a little surprised. So at 16 minutes I just don't feel it's going to get any more than this. Now I know I said I was, you know, quite happy. I mean, no rush, take my time. Just don't think it's cut up for it. Because if I was cooking pasta, certainly for 2, because obviously I'm building this van for myself and my partner, that's kind of slow. It just doesn't seem to be getting any more than that. I mean, I know it's boiling, but that's taken about, you know, even to get to that was taking sort of a good 15 minutes. Okay, so after being massively disappointed with the induction hob, I been and popped to Go Outdoors, and I picked up this. Now, this is a sort of gas camping stove. It's a single burner, and this says it can boil a litre of water in 6.25 minutes. So you can sort of see just there, 6.5 minutes. So we're going to put that to the test. So we saw how the induction hob, after 16 minutes, what we were getting. Now, like I said, I know I'm not in a rush to do, you know, get cooking and take my time and stuff, but 16 and a half minutes or 16 odd minutes is quite some time. So I've gone out and bought this. So this is what I was originally going to look at doing. So let's get this all set up and we'll do another litre of water. So we're just about halfway through, got about 3 minutes left, and obviously you can see a lot of bubbles forming, which I don't think we were at that stage with the induction hob. Okay, so we're just over 5 minutes. So I think we're probably going to be about on right for, you know, sort of right for boiling water for about 6.5 minutes. So we're now at 6 minutes 15, and we have boiling water. So 6 minutes 25, as the box said, and there we go. So unfortunately, I think the induction hob is going to be going back. And to be fair, obviously I've got that and sort of eight cans, which was about half the price of the induction hob. So there we are, you know, that's what, 7 minutes now, and that's and we were nowhere near that kind of level of boiling water with the induction hob. So when I started this review video, I didn't intend it to end up being a comparison video between the induction hob and the gas hob that I went and bought from Go Outdoors around the corner. But I was that sort of unimpressed with the way the induction hob worked, and boiling or trying to boil a litre of water taking over 16 minutes was just a bit ridiculous. The camping gas stove said 6.5 minutes and you can have some boiling water, and it was true to its word, which I thought was brilliant. So the induction hob is going to go back. Now I will put in the description below all the bits that I've used in this video, so if the induction hob is something you want to go for, then you know where to get it from. It wasn't massively expensive, and I think for money, if it performed sort of how I was expected, I probably would have kept it. But I say it's not, so that's going back. Now, if you've had one of these induction hobs yourself, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to sort of know how you've got on with it. Did you send yours back? Have you kept yours? You know, please leave those, you know, please leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Now, if you found this video useful, please remember to like, and please subscribe to see, you know, more content like this. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.